First MGA event I think I played in was the Met Boys at Bedford Golf and Tennis. I was just so enamored by competition at that point in my life. I think I was 13 or 14. I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked from that first time. 2024, didn't close some things out that I think I wanted to, and it definitely, as much as it hurt, it made me hungry to want to really do something in 25. I feel like I've been trending for the last few years and playing really good golf. Brian Mahoney actually sent me a text in the fall of 2024, and he just said, I'm feeling 2025 is your year, and couldn't have been more right. And I think I needed to believe it for myself as well.
Past years, as I reflect, Player of the Year was somewhat of a, let's see who performs the best, and it could be a variety of different names. I think in more recent, it's like Christian and when is it going to be his turn? And to see in March him win the Azalea, it's like, all right, here we go.
Truly one of the best weeks of my life. There was so much great that happened that week. My family was there. Part of my Tremont team was there, all my friends, and it just couldn't have been a better start to the season. I put together some of the best rounds I may have ever played that week.
Mid-season, winning something like a state open is just an incredible accomplishment. Led to a historic points year in our Player of the Year points race.
It wasn't the same week as the Azalea where I was striping it and everything was kind of going my way. It was more of a grind. And I started the final round a couple of shots back and just had to really rely on my short game. I went into a really focused place for a 4-hole stretch in the back nine, I think more focused than I've ever been. I made a few birdies in a row and was like, oh my God, we could still have a chance here. I have to give so much credit to Bill, who's been so positive and such an important part of my golf career in the MGA. That was a really special one. That's one I've wanted to win for a long time, and it was incredibly memorable to do with Bill on the bag.
Christian's one of those rare players who has the full arsenal of skills.
I feel like if he played blindfolded, he'd still make some birdies. He always finds a way to make birdies, seemingly from spots where I pray he doesn't.
An event like the Met Amateur, to be in the Final Four 3 years in a row at that championship is just a testament to that consistency and how his game can just travel to every golf course that he competes at.
My really good friend, James Nicholas, we were like 18 or something, 19 maybe. I was complaining about, my ranking or something that I wasn't getting credit for in the golf world. And I still to this day remember he was like, what have you done in golf? Like, you haven't really done much. And I took that so personally, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna prove him, and I'm gonna prove to myself that there is something here.
It's been fun to watch. Whenever I'm out on tour, I check the MGA app. Every time he's playing an event, every time he's got a qualifier. I was playing at Ohio State, but he's making a little run in that mid-am there, and I was constantly refreshing, and I had my caddy on his phone. I was like, hey, you got to just keep an eye on Christian here. He's making a little bit of a run.
Deep into match play and a tournament like that was so much fun. Playing against Stu, going up against him in the third round, it was everything I wanted. I want those big matches, those big moments, and it was incredible.
And then he comes off of that, and I'm like, he's going to be exhausted mentally, physically. Get to the Farrell, he just annihilated the place. And I'm not thinking about a normal guy, seemingly.
Shooting 9 under to set the course record. There was only a handful of people under par, and second place was only 3 under. And when you look at rounds like that, he just has the ceiling to go really low at some of these golf courses, and especially Stanwich in the fall. For him to go out and shoot 9 under was really impressive.
Yeah. My swing did not feel good that day, which is the funniest thing about the game of golf.
If you're watching this, Christian, you've done an incredible job over the past 4 or 5 years. 1, keeping up your golf game to such a high standard. 2, building Tremont to what it is now. 3, being there for everyone in your life. It's hard to balance. You're growing a business from the ground up while winning and playing an MGA and state opens and winning the MGA Player of the Year. So to be able to achieve this goal while achieving so much more off the course as well is truly admirable.
That's what this game is all about, is my entire friend group, network, everyone really important to me in my life, besides family, is through golf. And the golf community has been so good to me. Each year has gotten a little closer, so to finally put enough points on the board this year to win Player of the Year is extremely important. I've been very close, and I think I've complained to my parents, my girlfriend Maddie a million times that I just want to win this one time. I don't think it's fully sunk in yet about how special it is, but I think I'm going to look back on this and be very grateful for being able to have done this.